What's going on, everybody? My name's Kale. I'm joined with Sam. We're going to be here doing our first interview with Jason Genova, the Delray Misfit legend himself, is here with us right now. Sam, are you excited?
The legend himself, man. I'm excited. Are you excited, Jason? Thanks for joining us
I'm
today.
very excited to talk about my about fitness all the way down to 2019, all the way below when I was doing it, man.
For sure, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what originally, like, we're just going to jump into this right now. Jason, what do you know about us? Like before we
Well,
get
you
into
guys are
anything
you
too
guys
too
you
specifically.
guys are loyal, nice fitness people. You're not here to bash me or anything. You're just here to ask simple questions, and
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
want to talk. I want to talk to you about why I got out of fitness and why I'm into other things now in my life that are better, healthier for me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, fitness really messed me up emotionally. I got involved in fitness, and it really took a toll on me. All the fitness stuff, and it just like the whole industry says they're all natural when they all use stuff and they say they're clean. Everybody in the fitness industry says take my powder, look like me in 90 days. When I was in fitness, I was doing it. I got out of it because I got sick of it. I got sick of it all, counting calories, weighing out food, dieting, eating,
Yeah.
taking a certain amount of supplements,
Yep.
weighing out water, just depleting myself of nutrients, glucose, glycogen,
For sure,
storage,
man.
preserving muscle, lifting heavy weights. Now I got a bad back, unfortunately for it. I got tendonitis and I got a bad back, and I'm just kind of like, ever since 2019, I'm out of it, man. I got out of fitness in 2017, way
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, man, especially if you're on the competitive side of things.
People
But
don't
so,
realize the toll it takes on your body. Look at 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman.
oh,
He
I
can barely
know. He's
he can
paralyzed.
barely walk, the guy.
Yeah. So like when I first reached out to you on Snapchat, man, like have you watched any of our other episodes or any of our other content at all?
I think you're pretty legit, man. You're a pretty legit podcast, and I give you credit for putting in talking about like football players, different sports, different types. I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, we appreciate that, man.
Yes, I appreciate that.
That's awesome, man. And we appreciate you've actually like looked into like what we actually do and stuff like that. Do you watch football?
I like
You have a
football.
favorite
In my
football
opinion,
team?
my opinion, I like football way better than bodybuilding. My opinion.
Honestly, dude, I'm not a huge I like the bodybuilding training style, but not really like the sport of bodybuilding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because when I was bodybuilding, I wasn't just weighing out my food. I was fasting. I was doing 2 hours of cardio. I was doing weights. I was taking a lot of crop. I was plugging my body just to get to that look. And people don't realize how hard it is to diet eating chicken and broccoli every fucking day, man.
Dude, I hear it, man. So like what started like your fitness journey? Like when did it first start and what got you into YouTube?
It started in 2009, and I started lifting weights and I got in the body. I started lifting weights because my mom was in the fitness back in 2001. So I got
Yep.
into fitness, started working out, and started getting into fitness and working out and doing my thing. And then I just evolved. I got into fitness. I started doing bodybuilding, and then I got on the platform I don't like anymore really that much because it's I don't want to talk about it. It's too toxic on there, man. It's bad, man.
So, okay, so let me ask you this. When you were with the Misfits, the Delray Misfits quite a bit, how are you still in contact with them at all or no?
No, the band kind of bandwagon kind of broke up, man.
Gotcha. And I'm sure, did you guys come together for Lenny when he passed away recently, or?
No, I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of like, he deserves the rest in peace. The poor guy deserves the rest. I don't like to expose people,
I got you.
online, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But
I like to respect the
did you
poor
guys
guy.
any do any sort of like commemorative stuff for him or
Well,
anything like that?
they did, but I kept my distance because I've been out of, like I said, I've been out of the spotlight for years, out of
Yeah, I know.
years. And I want the poor guy to rest in peace. I don't want to, I do miss him a lot. I do miss him a lot, but I don't want to talk about the past because it's just like rolling into this toxicity is bad, man.
I totally agree, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we all deal with some form of that in our lives, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so you got started with fitness and bodybuilding in 2009. Like we were like some of your. I know we're not going to talk about your family at all, but you said your mom really got you into it.
Yeah, she
She
got
was
me into
really
the fitness.
influential for you.
Yeah, she got me into fitness.
Okay. So like who were like I mean I've watched some of your videos in the past. Like you had a lot of different coaches, didn't you?
I went through a lot of coaches because I got sick of the dieting. Like people were making me do all these crazy diets, and it wasn't even like it was something I didn't even enjoy. It made me miserable. Like who wants
Yeah.
to eat chicken and broccoli every day and
Yeah.
starve themselves just to get to a
Yeah.
certain weight? You know?
Screw that, man.
Yeah.
Like dude, I'm a fitness professional myself. I'm actually a personal trainer and
Hmm.
I like to train like a bodybuilder time to time, but I actually compete in powerlifting. And I actually think powerlifting is way more fun because honestly, like crushing like a PR and like lifting some heavy ass weight is way more fun than posing on stage and like then you don't really have to like restrict yourself so much with the diet. Like you can still eat the
Sacrifice the
foods you love.
dieting and get
You can eat
to a
the
certain
foods you love
weight.
and stuff
And
like that still.
yeah, you can be when you're a bodybuilder, you're so pressured to look a certain way, you know, into the public eye, you know.
Honestly, in my opinion, bodybuilding's not even really a sport. It's more of a pageant, like a beauty pageant.
Yeah, it's more of a circus act, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could agree with that.
totally.
People look at me and be like, "Yeah, there's this fat guy," whatever. So I
It
mean,
doesn't
hey,
matter. Powerlifters are very, very, very strong people, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think powerlifting it should be more of a thing.
I feel like it's getting
Well,
more publicized
the
these
world's
days though.
strongest man is a sport. The world's
Yeah.
strongest man is a sport. It's a
Yeah.
powerlifting sport, bro.
J-
It's in the Olympics. Powerlifting, bro. It's a sport.
Well, I know it is, but like I'm saying, like there should be more light on it, just not just like Olympics and
But
everything.
They
but
should get
Jason
more recognition than they
Yeah, that's
deserve,
what I'm
man.
saying. Yeah.
but Jason, would you agree that powerlifting is starting to gain more recognition these days?
Absolutely, 100%.
I,
Brian Shaw, freaking Eddie Hall, they're making a name in the powerlifting community.
do you feel like so around here we're from Nebraska. Go
Mm-hmm.
go Big Red. Go Big Red.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like so around here powerlifting is actually becoming more common as like a college sport? Like kids are getting scholarships out of high school to powerlift. Do you notice any of that like in your area, like in Florida,
Not
as
that I
much?
know of. I've heard of a few people, but I really don't keep in like I've been out of fitness and powerlifting for many, many years. Like I kind of distant. I kind of left the industry and back in 2017, 18. So I'm not aware of what's going on in the world with
Right.
the whole. The only powerlifters I pretty much know is like Miracle Pucciasi, frickin' Phil Fister, uh, Brand,
John Hack?
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Brian Shaw, Eddie Hall, all the old timers. I just don't know
Yeah,
all these new timers now, man.
for sure, dude. Um
Mm.
so like when you were I know you don't want to talk about the past a lot, but I feel like it's interesting cuz I'm a fitness guy and you have a history in the fitness industry. Um what do you feel who do you feel like were your biggest bodybuilding inspirations back in the day when you were bodybuilding?
Bonnie Coleman and Richard Gaspari, those two.
Yeah. Did you ever like what about them was like really motivational for you?
They had great physiques and they looked great.
Yeah, is there like a certain way they trained or anything like that?
Well, I like Richard Gaspari. He trained smart. He didn't get injured like Ronnie Coleman bashing the weights and got so badly injured from 800-pound and 600-pound squats. Of course,
Yeah.
he ruined himself. But Richard Gaspar was a guy with full of knowledge, reading books. He even wrote a book on how to train properly. I think it's pretty inspirational, man.
Yeah. No, I see a lot of Ronnie Coleman stuff these days. Like he doesn't like he's definitely like more handicapped, but like he still has a good physique, man.
Yeah, he still has a good physique, but he can barely walk, the poor guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. That's
Yeah.
a guy who was a bodybuilder, but he trained like a power lifter.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
when he
he
hit
beat
800-pound squat and during
yeah,
prep?
from what I hear, he has like 3 or 4 back surgeries or whatever,
Yeah,
and
That's
spinal
insane.
infusion
that's
surgeries.
that's crazy,
Ouch.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Uh,
going back to like you said you. So who was your very first bodybuilding coach that you ever had?
Uh, uh, it was Skip LaCour.
Okay. And how
Then it
well
was
did
then
you
it
feel
was
like
then it was Chris Simons. Then it was frickin' Adam Harper. Then it was PJ
Adam Harper?
Braun.
Harper. Walk us through the Adam Harper era, man. He seemed
Uh,
like a pretty cool dude.
the era was very very brutal. I did a lot of boot camp cardio, like a lot of I was on a strict diet of like chicken and broccoli every day, eggs, oats, brown rice, sweet potato. I was doing about 2 hours of cardio and 2 hours of weights. I was doing lots of burpees and lots of CrossFit shit.
Yeah, I noticed that he had you doing like a lot of CrossFit style
Yeah, training.
workouts.
I got in really good shape. I got down to about 170 pounds when I was about 6 or 7%, but I was a moody asshole. You couldn't hang around me. I was always hungry and always moody.
Was that about the leanest you ever got, wasn't it?
6, 7%, and I was miserable. I was almost drained completely, man.
I get what that's like, man. I've been really lean before too, and like it's hard. It's
It's
hard
not
to
fun.
maintain. It's hard to maintain. It's like, dude, I'd rather be strong.
Yeah, I wasn't too strong. I was very weak.
Yeah. Did you compete at all when you were in that phase?
That was the 15, the Ruby. When I got around the PJ Braun era, I started competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about PJ Braun a little bit.
He's a cool dude. He's always been like a,
He's like a big brother to you, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like a big brother. I never had.
So like, what's he like as a person?
He's very nice. He's very friendly. He's he's very nice. He's very friendly, and he's just a nice down the round earth guy. That's all I can say.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, he coached you for a while, didn't he?
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah. What was he like as a
Mhm.
coach? Like, how strict was he? Was like, I know he was pretty
always
strict with the diet
He was
and
always
stuff.
checking up. He was always checking up on me and cared.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Blackstone Labs, they have some pretty good products, don't they?
Yes.
He's not really involved with them anymore, is he? Though.
Yeah,
Nope.
Didn't they get in trouble at one point or something?
Yep.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
That's all right.
That's fine. I just remembered at the top of my head.
PJ Braun
Yeah.
leg day, the leg day with PJ Braun.
Oh, that was a brutal workout, man. I almost passed out, man. I couldn't handle that. I had a hernia. I had to go to the hospital after that.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Like I've seen that video too, man. Like that's crazy. Like the type of stuff he put you through.
Look, you wouldn't see me.
Then
doing
around
that kind of
2015, I started getting around for the Ruby, and then 17, I got ready for the Ruby, and then I pulled the plug and got retired, man. And then I got into the 2018. I went on a trip to Vegas, and 2019 I got 2017 I went to California, Los Angeles, and then in 2019 after I left the world, I got into the rap business for a while.
Weren't you gonna get into like I thought one of your movies or one of your videos from a while back, you said you're gonna retire from bodybuilding and fitness and go into movies.
I couldn't get into it. Hollywood's too hard of an industry to get into. You have to have certain connections. I kept trying and trying. I couldn't find anybody, man.
You couldn't even find Diddy. What the hell, man? I'm just
It's
kidding.
very hard to get into Hollywood. It's just not that easy, man. You just can't say, "Oh, I want to be an actor. Magic Cadabra, make me an actor." It doesn't happen like that.
There's just too many hunks out there, isn't there?
There's too many people chasing the same dream.
Yeah.
So let's
Chasing the dollar, right?
Can
Yeah.
we go back to your rap career, right? You were trying to start rapping. How did that come about? Like what started that?
It was kind of fun, man, being in the studio,
Dude.
hitting my little freestyles and all that stuff.
Dude, you were kind of killing it back
I
then,
ain't gonna
honestly.
lie. I had that shit bumping in the truck.
Dude, no kidding, man. Same.
Yeah, I'm kind of rusty. I don't really sing anymore. I haven't sang. The last tune I sang was like late 19. Kind of got out of it, and I kind of, I'm kind of done with social media right now. I'm kind of focusing on right now in the collectible business where I belong
I noticed
because
that.
I'm trying to build my retirement. I'm trying to build my future, in the bullion business, and I figure if the bullion keeps growing substantially like it is, I'll make a living at it, man.
So what are you doing for work right now these days?
I still work my same job.
Publix, right?
Yep.
Yeah, lifelong fan. I mean, I know that. That's awesome, dude. So the whole rap thing, like, so I agree, man. Like you're stepping away from social media and you're just kind of focusing on yourself, right?
I'm focusing on my life and my private life. I like to enjoy myself, man. I don't like to be stressed out, pumping out a million videos and editing them all and going through all that shit, man. I just kind of like my life private now. I just kind of like left that behind because it got old, man. I was doing it for over 10 years,
I
man.
get it, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Long time.
this guy deals
Long
with
time.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of this stuff, we're in this whole podcast.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I look at the goal, so like if it's gonna bug me, I just stop and put it down for a little bit, but I'm not gonna let it stop me from stop doing it. But I get your point though, like you're up there, you're at that age, like, hey, I gotta settle down, gotta start thinking about my future and everything and all that good stuff, you know what I mean?
My life is more important than my future, man. That's pretty much it.
Jason, are you 35?
40 almost. I'll be 40 in
Oh,
February.
Damn.
Dude, no way, dude. You don't look a day over 35, man.
Well, how
Yeah.
You look young.
how old do you think
Actually,
we
I'm
are?
30. I'm 37 right now, man.
Okay.
How old do you think we are?
20 something.
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm 28.
I'm 26.
Yeah, you
Damn,
were
you're
right,
young.
man. Right on. Smart dude.
Damn, you're young.
But yeah, dude, like that. I get that, man. Like social media can be so toxic sometimes, man. I totally hear that.
Yep.
It's good to just focus on yourself and focus on your goals.
So when you get spare time, do you do little workouts still here and there just to kind of keep in
Yeah,
shape
for
a little
fun.
bit?
I go to the gym still once in a while. I still reminisce the days,
You
man.
still got to stay in shape, right? It's good
Yeah.
for your health.
Do people
It's
do
good
people
for
recognize
your
you?
blood pressure, your heart, your insides. Yeah, I work out 3-4 days a week for the health purposes.
Do people still recognize you at that gym? Or do you go to the
Not
same
much.
gym?
I like my life. I like my life private now, man.
Oh, do you go to the same gym you were at before? Or did you switch up?
No, I just disappeared. I go to a different gym now.
That's probably smart, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I used to really enjoy watching the old Del Rey Misfit videos, man. Like, tell us, like, I know you said you don't really talk to them anymore, man. But like,
I just enjoy the memories, just
Right.
lifting the weights and having fun, and
Right on,
doing
man.
fun things. That's
That's
all,
awesome.
man. That's it. Just
Good
having a good
memories,
time.
right?
Good
So-
memory.
so-
Part
so
of my
like-
life.
So like,
Part-
what
it was part
what
of
are
my
they
life.
like? Like, what kind of a person is Brad?
Oh,
Brad seems like an interesting fella.
he's a real hardhead, man.
Yeah, real hardhead.
I couldn't tell at all.
Yep.
He put. I mean,
He brutalized me a lot, man. Too far, man.
We noticed on the videos.
we seen some videos. I mean, he held you accountable though, man. He did.
Now, when
hey Jason, when you were slacking, Brad, he made sure you stayed in line. He did.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Is he? Do you know if he still works as a mailman? Is that what he was doing?
Male
I don't know
prick.
what he does now.
Mail prick. Mail prick.
So Jason, what are some of your like old catchphrases from the past, man? I want to know.
Hater reps, hater dips, it's sick, it's pissed, it's revolting, it's insulting. We don't care about injuries. Let's see, bam, baby, tickets to the gun show. If you have the lower body and you have the upper body, you don't have the lower body, you have the top body, you got a problem. All that stuff, man.
Hey, can we get a nature boy?
Can we get a woo nature boy?
Woo, nature boy, Ric Flair, high profile, limousine riding son of a gun.
Heck
There you
yeah,
go.
man! I love it. I love it.
So, do you still watch wrestling at all, or no?
Not really that much.
I gotcha.
We're starting to. Well, I'm not starting it, but Kale here is starting a wrestling thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a wrestling podcast with another buddy of mine.
Oh, that's kind of cool, man. Maybe I'll tune in and watch that.
Yeah, we're just kind of in the works still. It's called.
Hey, listen, guys. After you're done getting off the phone, we'll talk in private. I wanna ask you. So I tried I want to be your friend. I want to talk to you on the phone, but you want to give me your private information. But I understand, man.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we can talk about that afterward for sure, man.
Yeah,
Totally.
definitely.
So I want to go back a little bit. The whole rap thing, man. Like, I know it's been a while. Can you bust a few rhymes real quick from the old rapping
I'm the J
JG?
Flow cream, baby. You can't touch the stunners, baby. I got that J Crow flow. You can't touch me, baby. I'm untouchable, baby.
Mm.
I don't struggle, baby. I overcome the problems, baby. Peace
Hell
out,
yeah,
bud.
man. I love that. I love that, man.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
we're the TNT Boys podcast. Can you make up like just a quick rhyme off the top of your head? A quick rap about our podcast?
TNT Boy Podcast is the real deal, baby. You can't touch the stunners, baby. They're the real J Flow floss cream, baby.
I love it. I love it. Heck yeah, man. I
Yeah.
love it. That's awesome stuff, man.
Love it.
That's dude, that's pure, man. That's creativity at its purest right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kale, you got anything?
Oh, sorry, I was taking a drink. What?
No, you're good. So we obviously like we're a sports podcast. We talk a lot about football. Do you follow like NFL, college football?
Some of them, yes. I like the Kansas City Chiefs. They're always on fire
Oh,
every single year.
on. Really, Jason? Out of all the teams you got to pick the Chiefs.
Yeah, I also like the 49ers and the Cowboys and also the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, I'm a Packers fan. Heck yeah.
Oh, I love the Packers. They're great, man.
Yeah.
I'm a Detroit Lions fan, obviously. I got a hat right here, so I mean,
Yeah, he's a Lions fan. How do you feel about the Detroit Lions, Jason?
I think they're a pretty good team. They had a solid year last year.
you heard it here first. You heard it here. You hear that, Sam? Solid.
We got it on record. Jason Genova, the Lord, said Detroit Lions were solid last year.
Yeah, they were.
So how long have you liked the Green Bay Packers?
All my life.
So like you were a fan of like
I liked him when Brett Favre played.
heck yeah, man. Brett Favre's a legend.
He is a legend.
Do you like Aaron Rodgers?
Another legend.
What about the current quarterback, Jordan Love? You like Jordan Love?
He's another good player.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Yep.
You think they got a shot to go to the Super Bowl this year?
Hopefully, if they don't get robbed by the Kansas City Chiefs again.
I mean, did you see the
They got
game?
robbed by the 49ers last year.
Did you see the game last night?
Thursday night.
Thursday night?
I missed it because I was busy watching Harry Potter on the Food Network. That little series they got going on right now.
Oh yeah.
I
think I heard about
I
that.
haven't.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool little series. I've been watching a little fun little little stuff.
Harry, you said Harry Potter on the Food Network, you said?
Yeah, the Wizarding the Baking Championships.
Right on.
Yeah, it's kind of fun just to watch a little bit of competition.
So it's
with
kind of
baking
like
people.
a Christmas thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Christmas little Thanksgiving special type
Right
of thing.
on. Do you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
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 So like what's
Yeah.
your favorite like Thanksgiving dish?
Oh, probably the turkey.
Heck yeah, man, that protein, right?
Yeah, the protein.
Heck
Yep.
yeah.
I kind of like stuffing. Honestly, out of everything, stuffing is probably the go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what else here. What about college football? You follow college football?
Not really. The only
not
ones
really?
not really. Not a big college football player fan.
So like you live in Florida, right?
Yes.
You don't follow like Miami or Florida State,
None of them.
Florida
I don't watch
Atlantic.
college that much. I'm not a big college. Mostly NFL.
What was it like back in the day with the Delray Misfits? You said you got your body fat tested at FAU.
Yeah, it was the lowest I had at them was about 12.
That's Florida Atlantic, isn't it?
Yes, Florida Atlantic University.
So you actually went there and did that.
Yes, one time I had to pay over $100. It's very expensive to do that
God
test,
damn.
man. Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is. We use so at the gym I work at, we use an in-body machine to test our clients' body fat percentage.
Not as accurate as the tub. The tub is the
No,
most
it's
accurate.
not. The tub is the most accurate for sure. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So like throughout your whole lifting career, what are your all-time best? So squat, bench, and deadlift. What are your all-time best 1 rep
My
maxes on
best
each?
bench press and one of my times was 365 for one. My squat was about 500 and my deadlift was about 465.
That's not bad, man. 365 on bench, really?
Yeah, but I weighed 190 when I did it.
Yeah. How much do you weigh
Pretty
now
fucking
these
strong,
days?
man. I'm like 215, 220.
Yeah.
You put on some weight then, huh?
I don't compete anymore. I'm trying
No.
to just live with my life, man.
How much do you think I weigh?
Two something.
I'm like 230.
Yeah, but you're tall. What are you, 6'2"?
No, dude, I'm like 5'10", 5'11", but it's mostly pretty much all muscle.
That's good. I'm short. I'm only 5'8".
Oh, I got you.
So when
I
you're
thought you were taller than that.
when
I look taller in videos, but I'm really like 5'8" and a half, 5'9".
So are you bigger in person or in videos?
Both.
Right on, man. Right on.
so let's go back to the dieting. Was there, and I know you said you didn't like the chicken and broccoli all the time, but was there a time when there was a food that was just good and then all of a sudden it just like was bleh by the
I
end of
got
it?
sick and tired of tasting freaking oatmeal every day. I loved the taste for a while, but it just got boring after a while.
Oatmeal.
Tasting the same shit every day.
What was your favorite go-to cheat meal?
Oh, sushi all the way. I love sushi all the
That's what I'm
time.
saying right there.
Sushi, really?
Sushi's great.
What about like
Yeah.
pizza burgers?
I did a lot of that stuff too. A lot of that.
All right, so we gotta ask. You spent a lot of years lifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting, all of it. Did you ever dabble in steroids or performance enhancing drugs? We got to go down that.
I don't
road
want
here.
to talk. I don't want to talk about that. That's private, man.
Hey
I don't
man,
wanna-
I'll be honest. I'll be honest, man. I take some stuff.
I used to take stuff, but I got off of everything. I'm pretty much clean now, man.
Well, that's all right, man. You can be honest with us, you know.
I was on some stuff. But I don't want to go into the compound. But I was on some stuff at one time.
Right on. Well, we appreciate you being honest with us, man.
Yep.
So where are you walking right now? You just walking in circles?
I'm
or-
just walking around because I'm outside right now because I just decided to go outside because my one of my somebody's sleeping and I don't want to wake them up.
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I woke my wife up this morning. She was not happy with me.
Uh,
All right, I guess. But
So, what year was it when you kind of decided like I'm done with well, hold on. There was some point in there between like the lifting and the rapping and stuff like that in the social media YouTube era. You started doing food reviews and stuff like that.
oh, that was about 2018. I did food reviews.
So how explain that era to me? Like how did that go, man?
It was fun for a little while and then it got tiring.
Yeah.
yeah,
So like
we've done our own food reviews, and we're at the third one. We're like,
Yeah.
that's it,
Dude,
we're done.
so we did a our first food review was for all the like major it was tacos.
Authentic tacos here in town. So
Yeah.
like we had to figure out who was the best. Content's content. So which we that
You like
was
tacos, Jason?
They're okay.
which was tacos are good, whatever. And we go to drive 2 hours away. We picked 3 places for burger places, and mind you, they were good, but a lot of burgers in one day. Holy shit!
Yeah, the burger one, that burger shit. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
I had to eat, Jason. I kid you not. I had to eat 3 big ass burgers in one day.
Yep.
I felt
Yeah.
sick at the end of the day.
Well, my battery's dying on my cell phone. How many more minutes we got? Because my battery's going fast on my cell phone.
Well, how much battery you got left?
A little less than half.
We got about 29 minutes.
Oh, I don't know if my phone can hold that long.
You got a little. You said you got a little less than half. So like, what percentage?
Yeah, a little less than half.
So like, what, like 40%?
Yeah, about.
Well, that might get you a little bit.
Yeah, we
we'll just keep talking, man. Like it's no rush. We appreciate you joining us tonight, man. We appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, this
Oh,
late
no
too.
problem,
Because
no
like
problem, man.
you're like honestly like you're probably the most famous person we've had on
Yeah,
here.
to be honest. Everyone else has been friends and
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
No problem, man. No
So
problem.
do you regret do you regret anything in the past, or would you go back and change any? If you go back and change
I
anything,
regret some things, but I don't want to talk about them because it's kind of like my past, and the past is the past, and I'm moving forward in the positive direction in my life.
that's
Focusing
respectable.
on focusing on the positive in my life, and I'm just moving forward, man. I'm
That's good,
living my
man.
life and enjoying my life, man.
So like, what are your some of like just in the next like 3 to 6 months? What are your like biggest goals to accomplish in life?
I want to finish my education. I'm trying to become a bullion dealer, man. I'm trying to sell bullion.
You're trying to sell what?
What is bullying?
Bullion, precious metals.
Oh, okay. So like you're
Yep.
trying to finish your education right now? Are you going to
Yes,
school?
doing an online course right now.
Who are you taking classes through right now?
Private school. I don't want to talk about it. It's kind of private.
Gotcha.
Okay,
And that's fine.
Fair enough.
So you do a lot of coin collecting now that you said, and what kind of like got you inspired to do all that?
It's very interesting, the history behind it, all the history that goes involved with it. You learn a lot of knowledge in it. It's very, very, very interesting. You learn a tremendous amount of knowledge in it, and you just learn and you absorb. Like, I know everything about silver dollars and gold coins and coins from the 18th, all the way back to medieval time Rome and Greece and all
Wow.
That's pretty
pirate
cool, man.
coins and all that stuff, man. It's really cool, man.
So okay, so what is the most rarest coin that you have right now?
I got a coin from 180 BC.
Holy shit.
It's from the Potomac Kingdom Empire, from the ancient Egyptians. Ptolemy the Fourth, the guy who made the Rosetta Stone.
That's ancient, man.
So are you holding it on like forever, or are you gonna try to hold it on?
No, I'm gonna hold on to it. That's a rarity. There's only like a couple of those in existence, man.
And if you were to sell it, how much you think you would get?
Whatever somebody's willing to pay for it, because there's not a lot around. Like if there's like three in existence, somebody might pay excess amount of dollars for
There's
whatever
gotta
they
be
want.
like
100,000, 200,000. You don't know, man.
there's got to be some sort of worth for it, man. Some sort of
There is
big,
no worth, because you got to remember it's one of a kind piece. You're talking about a super rare item, man.
for sure. That I get that. I get it.
Yeah, I mean silver
People
dollars around here.
pay what they want to pay for it, man. That's what they want
Medieval
to pay.
times, dude. That's insane.
Dragons. And
I got
shit.
medieval times. I got Charles VIII from 1483 to 1498.
Wait, Kale, you said dragons?
I said dragons and shit just to be a smart ass.
Medieval times. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of like fantasy, like I mean, you even said it earlier, Jason. Harry Potter. That's
Yeah,
kinda
Harry
based
Potter
around
year.
that.
Yep. It's based around that.
Heck yeah, man.
I remember too back in the time your name used to be Kingdom Hearts. You still play a lot of video games, right?
Not really.
Not really, not much time to do it.
No, I don't have a computer. I don't have that type of computer. I got rid of it.
Oh.
So okay, so what's your take on this? This guy keeps telling me I need to get a PC set up, but I don't want to. What do you think?
Well, it's hard to make any money at it now because everybody's involved with that shit. There's too many people on it now, man.
Yeah,
nah,
dude.
never.
It's
never.
oversaturated, right?
It's oversaturated. You have your time was around 2014 to get in that game.
So when you were gaming, what kind of games did you like to play, Jason?
Lots of Grand Theft Auto, Star Wars, lots of wrestling games, different type of stuff.
So you're a big Star Wars guy, aren't you? You like Star Wars.
Yeah.
You love Star Wars.
I think the Star Wars Disney's ruined it, man.
Okay, yeah, I can agree there.
Yeah.
Disney ruins a lot of things, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They're buying a lot of stuff they don't need to buy.
They're ruining a lot of the universe, believe it or not.
Yeah.
The whole universe.
Yeah.
On Star Wars, they're milking it too much.
I agree.
I mean, they're kind of doing that with some other series too.
I feel like all of us have something we kind of nerd out
What
over.
do you
Like
think
like
of that?
I love Dragon Ball Z. You ever heard of
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
Mine's One Piece.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
What do you gotta hate that I like?
No, dude, I think One Piece is cool.
Oh, for sure.
I never really got big into Star Wars, Jason.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, some of it was good, but for a while until it got old, the originals were the best.
Can you do your best impression of Star Wars? Like somebody out there?
Like
800 years I trained Jedi. Excitement, adventure, and Jedi craze. This is the thing. Clouded this boy is very, very clouded. Anger leads to the path of the dark side. Anger leads to hate. Anger leads to something. I sense much fear in you.
nice, dude.
Love
Nice,
it.
dude. Dude, that you're hilarious, man.
I am hilarious.
You know, we actually do have another buddy. His name is Antoine. He's not here right now, obviously. His girlfriend, he has a long distance relationship. He would have loved to be a part of this interview.
He's a big fan too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been a comedian, man.
I could have. Yep. I could have.
You think that's anything you might pursue at some point?
No, I'm kind of done. I'm in the like I said, I'm in the bullion business right now. I'm really trying to focus on building my wealth in retirement.
So you're just laying low.
Yeah, basically.
You're
I
not
like my
trying-
life.
You're not trying to get into the spotlight ever again.
No, basically, I'm all done with it.
That's all right, man. I respect it.
So
you did your time.
when you left the fitness community, how did you do to your whole social media? Did you like change all your names on stuff and just make
I
it
just
like a
deleted
silent?
it all. I got rid of it all.
I thought you did you did basically like a silent exit.
Yep.
Gotcha. That was a smart move, to be honest, with that kind of fan.
Yep.
Honestly, yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
So tell us about the Hindenburg time. What was that all about?
Oh, 2013, I got really big and bloated. I was eating a lot of sodium and crap back then.
So what's the
The heaviest I was like 250.
250? Damn.
God damn.
I was a bloated mess, man.
Were you trying to like bulk up or something?
Woke up to close to 260.
So like I remember the Golden Corral video, man. Like you were going hard on that.
Yeah, I
With
was.
Andrew?
With Nate back then.
Gotcha, man. Yeah, you've had some friends throughout your years. Like, what kind of we talked about Brad a little bit. What kind of like Andrew seems like a really cool dude.
He's a very nice dude.
That's good.
You still in contact with Andrew?
You still in contact with him at all?
Not really.
No.
No.
What about Nate?
Not Nate. I don't see him much anymore.
No. You you're not in contact with anyone from like the YouTube days, really? I remember you were on a podcast with God, what's his name? Palumbo, Dave Palumbo. How'd that go?
Yeah, it went well.
RX Muscle or something?
Yeah, back in 2019, I was into that.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcast, has anybody else have they tried to reach out like we have and stuff like that or no?
Like recently?
No, not really.
Right on.
Well, my battery's dying, man, guys. That's been a pleasure, man.
That's fine. I think it was a great episode.
It was fun talking to you, man.
Yeah.
Fun talking to you, man.
Did you still want to talk in private at all, or?
Yeah, I can message you after.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, have a good night, guys.
You too.
Peace out.
Bye.
Okay, peace out. Bye.